Okay, now we are at the final Z assembly. We've done the X. It's pretty self-explanatory. We put it into a sub-assembly. We brought it over here, and you will find that in the Z assembly, you need to line up these two plastic mounts to this dimension. Blow dryer or a heat gun and a mallet, pipe clamp. Heck, people talk about precision. Get a micrometer, and oh yeah, it is NOV calibrated. Once you get your distance here taken care of, you're going to notice that when you put your rods into this plate, you've only got this thickness to hold this in, and you've literally got a bevel that's almost the size of the thickness of the plate. So what I've had to do is grind down the rod just enough where it has approximately about 30 thousandths bevel on it. That way most of the rod sets in the plate. I've also added a couple of these washers in between this plate and the stepper motor to allow it just a little bit more to set in there so it's not inadvertently going to pop out and come out. These went on just like it says in the instructions. These have already been taken care of. We'll get to the belt later. Really don't want stuff. I want stuff a little loose rather than being held by a belt. The motor, we'll put that on later. We want to put the screws on. It says to clockwise insert 2 screw rods from up and down at the same time. Now I just love it when people that do videos says, I really don't know what they mean by doing that. So here, let me show you. No twisting, no turning. Puts itself right in where it needs to be. I thought that was pretty cute myself. We'll get these in, get this down to where they need to go. I'll usually set those at a later time. I like to be able to, I just love that. I use it for a jack rod to hold the jack stand. I'll hold this up while I fiddle with the next step is putting the hot plate down. I like to skip around steps and get one thing, but what I look at as in order than what usually is printed and what they think is next thing to put in order. So that would be getting the hotbed plate and putting it together. First off, they give you 2 plates. The hotbed and a PCB board. And yes, you could put electronics on that and build some things, but what they suggest, once you get your plate down, use PLA like this, and this with ABS. 3M, however, has a piece of material that glues on with self-adhesive tape, takes care of both. Evidently have issues coming up here. You've got to adjust it and keep it where the wing nut is not going to hit the end here. Most of the other ones actually use a thumb wheel that sits right in here and allows you to turn the adjustment from the top rather than underneath from the bottom. We might take a look at that later. So that being said, I'm going to stop everything and at least get my plate on. And the method for the madness on that is putting all this together. I'll actually have a working surface to put things on.